In this tutorial, we're going to talk about the first law of thermodynamics, and this law states that energy is going to be conserved. This is a special situation of the conservation of energy theorem. So we have two kinds of energies, which are the heat and the work, and these are transit energies, and they are going to be in a combination such that there is going to be a change in the internal energy of the system. We have a minus here. I'm going to explain later on why. And this is how you build the first law of thermodynamics. Heat minus work equals a change in the internal energy. Remember from previous tutorials, heat was going to be equal to mc delta T, being C the specific heat, or in a phase change it was going to be equal to plus minus fusion latent heat times mass. It could be fusion latent heat, or it could be vaporization latent heat, while work is going to be equal to the integral from V1 to V2 of P dV, right? If we have a system, the system can be either gaining heat, which will be a positive heat since it will change its temperature, or I'm going to state a positive latent heat, or it could be losing heat, which will be a negative heat because loss is going to diminish temperature, or we're going to state loss is going to be negative. Both situations will increase or decrease depending on if it's gaining or losing the change in internal energy. So heat is going to have a direct effect on the change in internal energy. If heat is gained, internal energy increases. If heat is lost, internal energy is lost. When talking about work, work is going to be of either expansion or compression. So work, when it is expanding, it's going to be positive, and expansion work will diminish the change in internal energy. That's the reason why we have the minus work there, because it's going to be a positive work which is going to diminish internal energy, so the effect is contrary. While compression, for instance, is going to be a positive work, a negative work compression, but it's going to increase the internal energy of the system. So once again, positive heat increases internal energy, which will be positive. Negative heat will decrease internal energy, which will be negative. While work, positive work, is going to be an expansion work, which is going to decrease internal energy. And in another way, compression work, which is negative, will increase internal energy. That's the reason of this minus here.